Hey Stoic warriors, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stared into the mirror and for a moment felt like a stranger was staring back at you? A man you no longer recognize, like you've been drifting through life, disconnected, numb, and detached as though you've become a ghost of your true self. Caught in the same dead-end cycles, watching your potential wither away while time slips through your fingers like a torrent. A raging river that never stops, never waits. And it's easy to let that happen, isn't it? To let the days pass by in a blur, letting the clock tick on while you stand still, watching your life unfold with no real direction. Maybe you let yourself slip. Maybe life hit you so brutally, so relentlessly, that you stopped fighting back. You got used to the weight. You got used to feeling stuck, to living less than what you know you were meant to be. And now the fire inside you? It's nothing but faint, flickering embers struggling to stay alive. But here's the thing, fire never truly dies. It waits. It waits for oxygen. It waits for a spark. And right now, right here, you have a choice. You have a choice to feed that fire, to stoke the flames, or you have the choice to let it die forever. Let me remind you of something that every Stoic warrior understands deeply. A man who bows to comfort is a man who chains himself to weakness. A man who fears hardship is already defeated. And a man who refuses to change is digging his own grave with every single wasted second. But a Stoic? A Stoic doesn't beg for an easy road. He doesn't wish for things to be different. He doesn't wallow in what is, wishing for what could be. He takes what he's given and he bends it to his will. He turns it into power. Rejection? He turns it into resilience. Loss? He turns it into wisdom. He doesn't kneel before suffering, no. He makes suffering kneel before him. Every man faces a defining moment in his life. A moment where he has to burn away the old version of himself. Not someday. Not later. No. The time is now. No more hoping. No more waiting. No more dragging the dead weight of excuses behind you. Kill the weakness. Bury the excuses. Rip yourself from the grave you've been lying in and rebuild yourself. Rebuild yourself with fire in your chest and steel in your spine. This is where everything changes. This is where you transform. But here's the catch. It means absolutely nothing if you just sit there. Do not let this fire die in you. And while you're at it, smash that like button, subscribe, and lock in, because this isn't just another video. This is the moment. This is your moment. The moment where you either wake up or fade away into mediocrity. Let's get to work. Number 1, reset. Burn the past and release the weight. You cannot move forward if you're still shackled to the ghosts of yesterday. The weight of old mistakes, bitter regrets, faded versions of yourself that no longer serve you. It's time to cut them loose. Tear them apart. Burn them. That breakup that tore you apart? It wasn't a death sentence. It was a wake-up call. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tears you spilled in that relationship? It's over. Let it burn. Let it go. If it doesn't fuel your fire, it's just ash in the wind. The failures that stalk your mind like a predator, whispering that you're not enough. They don't own you. They never did. They were lessons in disguise, scars that forged you. Let them sharpen you. Let them refine you. They were never your end, they were your beginning. The people who doubted you, betrayed you, and left you to bleed in silence? They did you a favor. They weren't the ones you needed. They were the ones you outgrew. They showed you who they were. And now you see clearly, they were never worthy of your time, your trust, or your love. Let them fade into the background while you rise in the spotlight. You're free now. No chains. Some men cling to the past as if it's their identity. They carry it like a badge, letting it define them. I messed up before, so I'll mess up again. That's weakness. That's fear speaking. That's not who you are. You are not your mistakes. You are not the man who faltered in the past. The man you were yesterday is dead. The man who stands before you now is reborn, forged in the fire of adversity. And the man you are becoming? That man is something the world has yet to see. As Marcus Aurelius said, the past is a thing that's beyond us. It's gone. It's over. There's nothing left but what you do next. Your past is a shadow, a ghost that you can obliterate with one simple choice: to let it go. You owe your old self nothing. That man who failed, who stumbled, who suffered, he no longer has a hold on you. Reset. Clean the slate. Rip the contracts you signed with your past self and set the papers on fire. You don't owe that man a damn thing. As the Stoics believed, everything, even the pain, even the wounds, even the failure, is a gift. Not one moment of suffering was wasted. Every scar carved deep into your skin was a lesson. But now it's time to let go of the weight. Release what no longer serves you. The past isn't your burden anymore. Can you feel it? The fire igniting inside you as you cut those invisible chains? The rush of power as you sever your ties to everything that held you down, everything that told you couldn't? That's freedom. That's the taste of the life you've been holding back from the world. The world doesn't own you anymore. You are not the man you were yesterday, nor are you the man you might have been. You are the man who rises from the ashes. The power of your future is in your hands, not your past. Let it burn. Let it fuel you. Let it free you. The past is nothing but fuel for the fire. Burn it. Rise from the ashes. Your future is waiting for you. Number 2, restart. Build a new foundation. Most people stay stuck because they're terrified of starting over. They're afraid of the sweat, the grind, the awkwardness of being a beginner. They fear the discomfort that comes with rebuilding. But listen closely, restarting is not weakness. It's raw, untamed power. It's the spark that turns your world from rubble to revolution. You want to know what separates the unstoppable from the average? It's not that they never fell. It's not that they never faced destruction. No, it's that they embraced it. When their path was shattered, when the old road crumbled beneath their feet, they didn't sit in the dust and cry. They rose. They rebuilt. They rebirthed their life from the wreckage. This is where power is forged. When everything you've known falls apart, you have 2 choices: stay down or rise and build something stronger. The world has no mercy. It will tear you apart. But how you respond, that's what defines you. Seneca, the Stoic giant, said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Every setback, every failure, every moment you want to quit, those are your forge. The pain, the struggle, the tearing down, it's not the end. It's your beginning. The old path is dead, that's the point. You're not just surviving. You're rebuilding your life, stronger and fiercer than ever before. The Stoics didn't just survive life, they conquered it. They understood that when everything is stripped away, what you have left is you. And that's where the power lies. Not in what you've lost, but in what you can rebuild from the ashes. Think about it. Every legend, every unstoppable force that history remembers, they all faced the ultimate test, the breaking point. But they didn't collapse. They didn't crumble. They restarted. They walked through hell only to rise from the flames with a power that could move mountains. They turned destruction into their defining moment. Now it's your turn. Every restart is a battle, a chance to forge your future with your bare hands. And you will be tested. You'll feel the pain, the doubt, the desire to quit. But don't you dare back down. This is your moment. This is where the real you begins, reborn, relentless, and unstoppable. Seneca's words ring louder than ever. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Stop imagining failure. Stop fearing it. Walk through it. Embrace it. And rise like a storm. This is how you take control of your life. This is how you rewrite your story. Forget who you were before. You are the architect of your own fate. And what you're about to build is going to be legendary. Number 3, refocus. Lock in on your mission. Look around. Take a long, hard look at the world you're living in. What do you see? People running in circles. Minds lost in the noise, scrolling endlessly, jumping from one empty distraction to the next, each click stealing their time, their life, their soul. And what do they have to show for it? Nothing. Time is their enemy, yet they don't even see it. They waste their days like they have an infinite amount left, thinking there's always tomorrow to fix what they've neglected today. Weeks slip away unnoticed. Months vanish into thin air like smoke fading into the night. Years? They're already gone. And they haven't even realized it. They've squandered every precious moment on the trivial, the meaningless, the insignificant. And in the end, when they finally wake up, it's too late. This is the life of most people. They dream of greatness. They dream of success. They dream of living something extraordinary, but they never even begin. Why? Because they're scattered. They're distracted. They lack focus. You see, real success demands more than just effort. It demands obsession. A laser-sharp focus that nothing, no one can break. It demands absolute dedication. An unwavering commitment that's stronger than any excuse, any distraction, any temptation. Success is a battlefield, and most aren't willing to fight it. But if you're ready, if you're prepared to go to war with the world, to sacrifice everything that doesn't serve your mission and relentlessly chase your purpose, then you must be willing to lock in. No room for hesitation. No space for doubt. No pause for pity. Real success is about more than just moving forward. It's about war. War on everything that doesn't serve your mission. And most aren't willing to fight that battle. But you're different. You must live with fire burning inside you. A fire that consumes every ounce of hesitation. A fire that burns away every ounce of uncertainty. That fire should be so fierce that nothing, not even the darkest storms, can extinguish it. This is where true strength lies, not in trying to juggle everything and please everyone, but in burning away all the fluff, all the noise, and focusing on what's yours to control. Because that's where the power is, and that's where the truth lies. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, taught us the real meaning of freedom. Freedom is the only true possession. It's the freedom to choose your actions, to choose your thoughts, and to choose your focus. The distractions of the world, they're not yours to carry. The noise, it's not yours to listen to. You control one thing, the path you take. The rest, it's out of your hands. You can't afford to waste your energy on anything that doesn't serve your mission. If it doesn't bring you closer to your goal, it's an obstacle, a wall, a chain dragging you down. So ask yourself, what are you really fighting for? What's worth your time, your energy, your soul? That's where your focus must go. No compromise, no weakness, no wavering. The time to act is now. Your moment is here. You want to be untouchable? You want to live a life that shakes the earth? Then live it. Live it with every fiber of your being. Stand up. Refuse to be ordinary. Refuse to be distracted. Refuse to be one of the masses who wakes up one day and realizes their best years are behind them. Focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Epictetus also said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Imagine what your life could look like if you focused on only one thing, your mission. What if you stopped chasing everything that didn't matter? What if you placed all your energy on the one thing that could change everything? That's the Stoic way. That's the warrior's way. And that's how you win. You have one shot at this. Don't squander it on distractions. Burn away the noise. Tunnel vision. Be obsessed. Because in the end, when you've done the work, when you've given everything, when you've focused on the grind and the sacrifice, it won't just be about success. It will be about legacy. And that's something no one can ever take from you. Lock in. Refocus. The world will bend at your will. Number 4. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone is worthy of a single second of your time. Not everyone deserves a place in your life, your mind, your world. Your energy, your very essence is sacred. And there are people out there who will stop at nothing to steal it from you. They'll suck it dry. They'll break you down until there's nothing left but a hollow shell. Some people aren't just distractions. They're destroyers. They are parasites, leeches that latch on and drain your spirit, your passion, your drive, leaving you weaker with every interaction. Every moment you waste on them is a moment stolen from your future. Every word you waste on them is a piece of your power gone forever. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep handing out your energy like it's something disposable, like it's something anyone can take. Your energy is the core of who you are. And if you let anyone come into your life and rob you of it, you're not just losing time. You're losing your essence, your drive, your very future. It's time to wake up. It's time to treat your energy like the most precious resource you possess. Because it is. Protect it. Guard it like a lion guards its pride. Stop letting people use you, drain you, manipulate you. Cut them off. Cold. No hesitation. No excuses. No apologies. Just silence. Because that's what they deserve. Nothing. Don't look back. No explanations. No justifications. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting yourself. You don't owe anyone a damn thing for preserving your peace, your power, your purpose. If they can't respect that, they don't belong in your life. Walk away. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. It doesn't matter how close they were or how much they once meant. If they're not adding value to your life, they're taking it. And if they're taking, you need to cut the cord. Quickly. Without regret. The moment you start protecting your energy is the moment you step into a power you can't even imagine. You'll feel it pulse through you, unshakable, unrelenting, unstoppable. A strength that no one can touch, no one can break, no one can control. You'll become a force to be reckoned with. People will feel it whether they admit it or not. And the ones who don't respect it, they'll be left in your dust. You're not here to be anyone's emotional punching bag. You're not here to be the one who gets drained while everyone else takes. The people who deserve to be in your life, the ones who truly value you, will rise to meet your energy. They'll know you're a force and they'll honor that. They'll never take you for granted because they understand the power it takes to protect your energy. But for the others, cut them off. Let them go. You don't need them. You don't need anyone who can't stand beside you in your strength, who can't match your energy. The moment you let go of the anchors that weigh you down is the moment you will rise. And when you do, you'll become something you never imagined. Stronger, sharper, more focused than you ever believed possible. Unbreakable, unstoppable. The Stoics knew this truth. They understood that your power lies in what you control. You control your energy. You control who gets access to it. When you take that power back, when you stop giving it away to people who don't deserve it, you'll realize just how much you've been holding back. The life you've been waiting for, the greatness you've been destined for, is locked in that power. So stop wasting it. Guard it. Protect it. The moment you do, you'll unlock a force within yourself that is more than unstoppable. It's invincible. And when you realize that, when you start living by it, there's nothing that can stand in your way. Number 5, discipline over feelings. Motivation. It's nothing more than a spark, a fleeting moment of excitement, a flare of hope that burns bright, only to burn out when the first challenge hits. But discipline? Discipline is the fire that doesn't need a spark. It consumes everything in its path, burning relentlessly, unfazed by setbacks, storms, or moments of doubt. If you're waiting for the right moment, for the perfect feeling, you're already losing. That moment will never come. It's an illusion, a mirage. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. The world doesn't care about your feelings, and neither does success. Winners don't wait for motivation to knock on their door. They move, no matter how they feel. They move when their body aches, when their mind tells them to quit, when the fear of failure grips them by the throat. They move because they've learned that feelings are weak and discipline is invincible. Your feelings will betray you. They'll tell you to take the easy road, to skip the struggle, to rest, to pause, to delay. They'll tell you that you deserve a break, when what you truly deserve is to conquer the pain, to push through it, and to emerge from it stronger than before. But here's the cold truth: feelings are temporary. The fleeting rush of motivation will fade. The desire to rest, the temptation to let go, will always creep in when you need to fight the hardest. You're not here to live in comfort. You're here to build a life that can't be broken, to create something so resilient, so unstoppable, that it stands strong in the face of every challenge life throws at you. Discipline is the weapon that forges this life. Discipline is the shield that protects you from your own weakness, the hammer that shapes your future. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up every single day, no matter what. Even when the world tells you that you're not enough, that you can't make it, that you should quit. Discipline is the choice to keep going when every part of you screams to stop. It's a commitment you make to yourself. An unbreakable vow that nothing, not the storm, not the doubt, not the failure, will ever destroy. Marcus Aurelius, a master of Stoicism, understood this better than anyone. He didn't talk about waiting for inspiration or searching for motivation. He said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle in your path is not there to break you, but to forge you. Every moment you think you can't go on, that's the exact moment your discipline must roar louder than your doubts. That's where your power is born. Every day you choose discipline, you're shaping a version of yourself that the world cannot tear down. You're building a machine of willpower, a titan of self-control. A force that can move mountains simply by its unwavering resolve. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready. You'll never feel ready, but you can decide to be ready right now, today. You have the power to make the choice. Show up. Keep fighting. Build the habits that will carve you into something unshakable. As Marcus said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. And that's the truth of it. Be one. Be the man who chooses discipline over comfort, who chooses to move forward even when the world tells him to fall back. Be the one who keeps rising no matter how hard it gets, no matter how heavy the weight on your shoulders feels. Be the one who cannot be stopped. Let your discipline burn hotter than any motivation. Let it consume every excuse, every fear, and every moment of hesitation. And when the world doubts you, when everyone around you gives up, be the one who keeps going. Unbreakable. Unstoppable. That's where the real power lies.